Hi. Another day, another story. Hello everyone, welcome to our video about the downside of sugar for health. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into the history of sugar in the United States, the current state of sugar consumption, and the impact it has on our health. Let's start by taking a trip back in time. Sugar has been around for centuries but wasn't always a staple in the American diet. Sugar was once considered a luxury item, only available to the wealthy. It was so expensive that it was often used as a form of currency. But, that all changed in the 18th century with the invention of the sugar beet. This new method of sugar production revolutionized the industry and made sugar much more affordable and accessible to the masses. Fast forward to the 19th century, and sugar consumption began to skyrocket. It was added to everything from bread to canned goods, and candy became a popular treat for children. The rise in sugar consumption was also linked to the rise of obesity and diabetes. But, it wasn't until the 20th century that the negative health effects of sugar began to be studied in depth. In the mid-20th century, there was a shift in the American diet. With the introduction of new technologies and processes, sugar became cheaper and more readily available. As a result, it was added to an increasing number of products, from breakfast cereals to soft drinks to candy. The average American's daily sugar intake increased dramatically, leading to a range of health problems, including obesity and chronic diseases. At the same time, there was also a shift in the way that people thought about fats. Fats were viewed as unhealthy and fattening, so manufacturers started to remove fats from their products. Unfortunately, this resulted in many products becoming less satisfying and less filling, which led people to eat more and more. The focus on low-fat diets increased the consumption of processed carbohydrates, such as sugar and high-fructose corn syrup. The shift in the American diet has had a significant impact on the health of the population. The rise in sugar consumption and the reduction of healthy fats has increased obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and other chronic diseases. This highlights the importance of paying attention to the types of food that we're eating and making sure that we're getting enough of the right nutrients to maintain our health. Now, let's talk about the current state of sugar consumption. According to the World Health Organization, adults should consume no more than 6 teaspoons of sugar per day. But, the average American is consuming closer to 20 teaspoons per day. That's more than 3 times the recommended amount. This excessive sugar consumption has been linked to a host of health problems, including obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. But, it's not just the added sugars in our food that we have to worry about. Even foods that are marketed as healthy can be loaded with sugar. For example, did you know that a single serving of yogurt can contain up to 4 teaspoons of sugar? And that's before you even add in any additional toppings. But, don't worry, cutting sugar out of your diet doesn't mean you have to say goodbye to all sweet treats forever. Instead, try swapping out refined sugars for natural sweeteners like honey or maple syrup. And, don't forget about the importance of healthy fats in your regular diet. Now, let's talk about the diseases that can be avoided by cutting sugar out of your diet. Did you know that consuming too much sugar can lead to fatty liver disease? Or that it can increase your risk of developing tooth decay? And let's not forget about the impact it can have on your waistline. And it's not just the physical health that's affected by excessive sugar consumption, it can also lead to mental health issues such as depression and anxiety. But, let's be real, cutting sugar out of your diet can be tough, especially when it's hiding in so many of our favorite foods. But, it's not impossible. With a little bit of planning and some self-control, you can kick that sugar habit to the curb. Start by reading labels and being mindful of the sugar content in the foods you buy. And, try to cook at home more often so you can control the amount of sugar you're consuming. So, remember, moderation is key. A little bit of sugar here and there isn't going to kill you, but consuming it excessively can have serious health consequences. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos on healthy living. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to have a piece of dark chocolate, because let's be real, life is too short not to enjoy the little sweet things. Thanks for watching.